Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in to another video. With Easter around the corner, I wanted to take a classic recipe and put a festive twist onto it. If you're interested, stay tuned. So to start our chocolate chip cookie recipe, in a large bowl, we're going to whisk together the sugar, salt, and butter until a paste forms with no lumps. Then we're going to whisk in the egg. Then sift in the flour and baking soda, as well as the salt. And using a spatula, I'm going to fold this into the mixture. And don't forget to add your vanilla extract. So now that our dough is all done, we're going to fold in some Cadbury mini eggs. But I found these ones where instead of being mini, they're micro. So at this point, you can add in as many chocolate chips or chocolate eggs as you would like. I'm doing about 4 ounces of chocolate chips. And I'm just going to fold that into the dough. Then I'm going to cover this with some cling wrap and let it chill in the fridge for about 30 minutes. So from here, I'm going to preheat the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit and line a baking sheet with parchment paper. Then using an ice cream scoop, I'm going to measure out the dough onto the baking sheet. And you want to leave enough space between the cookies so that it can spread evenly. And you're going to bake these for about 12 to 15 minutes or until the edges have started to just brown. And now we're going to move on to our next recipe. We're going to be making some sugar cookies with our royal icing, another fun recipe that can be done with kids. So in a large mixing bowl, we're going to cream the butter and sugar together using a hand mixer on medium speed until it's light and fluffy. I'm just using the spatula a little bit to sort of mix it together so that when I put the hand mixer in, the sugar doesn't fly everywhere. And we're going to mix this together for about 2 minutes. And you want to scrape down the edges as you go to make sure everything's incorporated. Then I'm adding in the egg and vanilla extract. I'm just going to mix that together quickly. And then, having already added the baking powder to the flour, as well as the salt, I'm going to turn the hand mixer to low and gradually add the flour. So again, just a little flour at a time. Scraping down the edges as you go. I'm just going to give it a quick mix to make sure everything is combined. And then pouring it out onto a plastic cling wrap, I'm going to form the dough into a ball. I'm going to wrap it up and I'm going to place this in the freezer for 30 minutes, or you can put it in the fridge and let it chill for 1 hour. When the 30 minutes is up, you're going to preheat the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit and line a baking sheet with some parchment paper. Then remove the dough from the refrigerator or the freezer and let it sit at room temperature for about 5 to 10 minutes. Then I'm going to lightly flour my work surface and start rolling out the dough. And I'm looking to get about a 1/4 inch thickness. Then, using an egg-shaped cookie cutter dipped in some flour, I'm going to cut out some Easter egg cookies. And I'm going to transfer the cookies onto the lined baking sheet. And then I'm just going to repeat the process, re-rolling any scraps. Then I'm going to bake this for about 8 to 10 minutes until the edges start to turn golden brown. And then I'm going to put these aside to cool while I work on the royal icing. So in a mixing bowl, I'm going to add 3 pasteurized egg whites. And using a hand mixer, I'm going to beat this together on medium speed until the egg whites become frothy. Then, putting the mixer on low speed, I'm going to slowly add in the confectioner's sugar and the vanilla. And I'm just going to continue to beat this with the hand mixer until the mixture starts to thicken. So then I'm going to divide the icing among small bowls and dye with some food coloring, making sure that I'm keeping some white. Okay, so the colors I've chosen is pink, green, purple, yellow, and then I decided to add in like a turquoisey blue. And then from here you can transfer it to a piping bag, but I've decided to dip my cookies. And then using a sandwich bag, I cut the tip, added some white icing, and I'm going in to decorate. And this is after making sure that the base color has dried completely. And I'm just going in and adding just random decoration, which if you have any kids, this can be a very fun step that you guys can do together. And once it's all dry, your Easter cookies are ready to go. Alright guys, that's a wrap on this video. Thanks so much for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and head on over to my channel for more videos like this one. Until next time, I'll see you in the kitchen.